AI, the Somnium Files. Hello and welcome to AI, the Somnium Files. Last time we made a potentially story-altering decision. We're gonna be seeing how this goes. Alright, we did the dream sync. I randomly turned into a Minecraft streamer without even realizing it, and now we need to put this information to work. MoMA. Do you want to call your mom?
Well, that's random.
I just thought she might be worried.
It's fine. She knows already. I told her I'm with you. I'm sure she's not worried.
Hopefully, with the context involved. How's school going anyway?
School?
Today's Tuesday. It's not another holiday, is it?
What are you, dense? Tessa was almost kidnapped. She can't be going to school now.
I guess that's true, but...
I guess that's true, but... Now about Renju.
Maybe Mr. Okiura was a part of NICE.
What?
Oh, sorry. I was just thinking out loud.
What makes you think that?
Oh my,
When we were at
Glorifics
Sunfish
are breaking.
Pocket, my friend said... He was looking for Iris.
Iris.
And then later, I almost got kidnapped by NICE. Was that just a coincidence?
Yeah, the fact we were jumped in the alleyway makes me think that there's some sort of credibility or story, even if she's exaggerating or not entirely accurate on what the group is. The fact of the matter is someone is after her, and she does need protection. So whether she's entirely correct or not, at least the important part is correct, and that someone's after her, and we do need to follow up on that. That's my logic for believing her.
When you found my corpse in the parallel world, you found it in an Okiura warehouse. Whoever killed me in that world was probably affiliated with NICE. That makes me think the Okiuras and NICE are connected.
Or your lackeys.
When you told me you were coming, I made them leave. I can't let them see me with Tessa.
I understand what you mean, man. No. Gotta do what you gotta do. Now, about Renju.
Unfortunately, I don't have anything new for you. But, I did find out a little nugget of info you might want to hear.
What is
Sounds good.
I'll tell you, but...
I'll tell you, but...
Come over here.
Again with this?
With his arm over his shoulder, he led me to the corner of the room.
I'll tell you, Date, but you gotta do something for me.
Want to shake her hand again?
No. I did that already. I want to see her panties.
Come on, man, you're pushing it too much.
I want to see Tessa's panties. I really want to see.
He's nuts.
Gotta let me get a peek.
She's not gonna let you.
Well, can you at least ask?
Come on, man, you know she's not gonna allow it even for me. We're just acquaintances. We're not close friends, or, you know...
Iris, could you do me a favor?
Hmm?
This guy wants to see your panties.
She hit me
That's
hard.
messed up, Dot. I know Momo would never say that. Right, Momo?
Yeah, of course. Date, you evil pervert.
Seriously?
You just want a handshake, right?
Yeah, exactly.
Alright, she just gave another handshake.
Date, this is the happiest day of my life.
I thought that was yesterday.
Hey, it's on the way to being the happiest week of my life, and dang, it's broken. Yeah, the model broke. It's a little glitchy.
Maybe NICE ordered Mr. Okiura to help number 89 escape. And number 89 is an assassin. If he wanted to get rid of me, Mr. Okiura must have...
If that's true, it could be related to Shoko's murder.
Oh right, this game started on a murder. Yeah. Hard to believe it started with just that, and this has started to
Shoko
become to a
must have
conspiracy.
found out about the organization. They killed her for getting too close, then displayed the body as a warning.
It all comes back to Nye. Once we solve the mystery, everything else will fall into place, or so I
If you want
thought.
to know more about Nyes, why not ask Ota? Remember what he said yesterday?
That's right.
I know about conspiracies and secret societies too. I find that stuff fascinating.
Sounds like the Pokemon trainer is the way to go here.
Good point. You might have more information for us.
About this Night Laws.
Sorry, never heard of them. Are they even real?
Yes!
Oh, yeah. I mean, of course. I've always known, deep down there, must be some kind of secret organization.
Well, I mean, technically the Yakuza is itself an organization, and then nothing to say there's not an even more secret organization deeper down. I mean, just, you know, who would... Don't want to jump down that rabbit hole, actually, because that could just be secret organizations all the way down.
Always known it.
Anyway, what's this intel you got?
Check it out. Friday night near Bloom Park, someone saw Renju.
Friday night.
Friday. That was
That's when Shoko was killed.
precisely.
Obviously, that's not enough to pin the crime on him, but it does prove he was there.
I guess we should check the merry-go-round again.
The police have already thoroughly searched it, and we've been there more than once before on our investigation.
But we might have missed something, right?
True, they did miss the cell phone last time in the horse. Nothing to say there's not. The chairman's a chair.
Hey, if you get tired, you can sit on my lap, okay?
Oh, well, in that case.
Not you!
that was a good one, Date. Okay, sure. Not you. Gumakura. There's an ace hit figure and the hidden is safe behind it. There are lanterns with
Hey,
Gumakura
Iris,
written in.
what does a candle remind you of? Anything else?
What, like a dick?
I wasn't asking you.
Wait, why would you come to that, Moma?
Anyway, I got some info about the shootout. Those guys aren't affiliated with any criminal organization we're aware of.
Okay, so yeah, I think that leads more credence to her conspiracy, because I thought the only other people it could be tied to is the number 89 assassin, Falco Lombardi. But unfortunately, if they're not affiliated with anyone whatsoever, they must be some private military group. And that does mean, at the very least, I think that's a bit more credence to
They're
her
not
theory.
mafia or yakuza or anything. They must have been hired guns. By Niza.
It's Nice Laws!
The nines, huh? Alright, let's summarize here. There are 3 places we can go. First, Bloom Park. I'm curious about Renju being seen there Friday. Second, the diner. I want to ask Oda more. Third, the Senjima estate. Senjima is probably the one responsible for her murder in the parallel world, in which case he might be part of Nye. I need to confront him. We don't have any evidence to pin on him, but... Oh, that was the menu. I'm going to, Alright, we need to summarize again, I guess.
Let's go, Iris.
Oh, yeah!
You're taking Tessa with you? She'll be safer here.
Can't do that. I made her a promise. I will be Iris's garter belt.
Or
Garter
what?
belt.
I meant bodyguard.
A Freudian slip, no doubt.
Well,
Freudian
whatever.
slip, no doubt.
But if you're gonna leave, you should take this with you.
He opened his desk and took out a small object.
What's this?
A GPS transmitter.
Moma, Iris's phone already has GPS.
I know, but in case she gets caught and they throw away her phone or something, it's just an extra precaution.
I actually think this is a very, very important tool because we can track
Put
it.
somewhere they won't find it.
Thank you.
Hid it in her clothes.
I hope it'll be useful.
Hopefully we won't need it, but worst case scenario, it might save us.
Date, if anything happens to her, I'll make sure you regret it for the rest of your life.
It'll be fine, relax.
I'm pretty sure he'd already regret the rest of his life, even without a threat. Alright, let's go to Bloom Park first. Give it a minute to load here. And I really do like this game. In fact, the only major flaw I have so far is just how often these models are breaking, because it's happened every single day I've streamed it so far. If it was just once or twice, I'd be willing to overlook it, like what happened with Spiritfarer, but here, this is a bit oddly large amount of times. Still,
There's nothing here.
and given how the story's genuinely pulling me in, so it does hurt the immersion a bit.
Guess not.
Why'd Renju come here Friday night? Was it to place Shoko's body here, or do you have another reason? Renju's my friend. I want to believe him, but I don't know how long I can keep defending him. Well, yeah, that's also why, strictly speaking, Date probably should not be on this case, because it's too personal, but I understand. It makes for better drama when it's personally attached to the detective. Thought over 1,000 times. My mind is heavy with it. Iris suddenly snapped me out of it.
Wanna race, Date?
Race?
Yeah, we talked about it yesterday.
Oh yeah.
You wanna challenge me?
Well, sure.
Yeah, let's do it! We'll start here and end here.
So, we race around the merry-go-round?
Right.
Seems like a pretty straightforward marathon.
Line up next to me.
Yeah, it sounds like a pretty good sprint race. Before I even had the chance to reply, she got set. I guess I have no choice. I lined up next to her.
Okay, here we go. Ready, set, go!
Couldn't believe my eyes. I thought I must be dreaming. The second after the race started, I was already 2 paces behind her. I couldn't close the gap. I watched her back get smaller and smaller. Dang, maybe my original theory that she's an android really is the case. No, they would have been able to find... Well, no, because she's not dead in this timeline, so they wouldn't have been able to run an autopsy and discover if she was organic or not, but everything so far seems to suggest she is.
Told you.
I mean, she still has to eat and sleep and all that,
Iris is
so...
the messenger of the gods.
You've earned your namesake.
Mhm.
Do you know a lot about mythology?
Huh?
You said that Iris is a goddess in Greek mythology, and 3 days ago you were talking about Egyptian mythology.
Horus is the Egyptian god of the sky and sun.
Clearly, she is from the universe of Shin Megami Tensei.
The right eye is the eye of Ra, and that's the sun. The left eye is the eye of Wajet, and that one is the moon.
And that's what Iris told me 3 days ago. Horus is the left eye, and does that have any relation with the Wadjet system, though?
Mythology? I actually don't know that much. Uncle taught me everything.
Also, I played a lot of Shin Megami Tensei.
6 years ago, I used to come here with someone all the time. I used to call him Uncle.
Oh yeah, didn't he come up with A-Set too?
Yeah, that's right.
What is
That
A-Set
name
exactly?
is rooted in Egyptian mythology too.
I am... Oh. So it's A... I do know there's a set. How did you get so fast?
I told you yesterday. I love moving around, and I especially love dancing.
Well, I guess that means she gets a lot of exercise, and that's why.
But
It might not seem like it, but dancing really does take a lot out of you. In fact, I've read how exhausted even the backup dancers are whenever they do a show.
about 3 months ago, Mr. Okira told me something. He said that I can't dance.
Why?
That's
I
odd.
don't
Why?
know. He said something about being over-reliant on dancing and neglecting my singing. You should stop dancing for now and practice singing.
That's odd. Why would you need to drop one to do the other? They aren't mutually exclusive.
But during your live stream,
She was dancing.
Because I was sad. After I stopped dancing, I lost so many fans. They said terrible things to me, like that I'm worthless if I can't dance.
Oh dang, it's actually rather horrifying how quickly a celebrity's fans can turn on them the moment they try to do something a bit unusual.
All I have is dancing. Just dancing.
It's a bench. Parasol. There's a fence to the merry-go-round. Merry-go-round horse. Skewered horse. It looks pathetic. Friday, I found Mizuki inside that central column. Well, we know what we need to ask about. What's A set
Horace's
exactly?
mom is named Isis. But in ancient Egyptian, it's pronounced closer to Ise or Aset.
Oh, I thought it was supposed to be a reference to Set, who was another Egyptian god.
How do I explain this? Horus's father's name is Osiris. And his mom's
And he has a
name
pet
is
dragon.
Isis. So Osiris is Isis's husband. Osiris was assassinated by his brother Set. After Set killed Osiris, he tore his body to pieces and threw it into the river. Isis was devastated. I can't believe I'm a widow at my age.
I'm only 2,000 years
But
old.
she didn't let it break her, because she had the power of life and death. Alright, fine. If that's how it's gonna be, I'll just revive my husband.
With blackjack and hookers.
With a group of her friends, she gathered up Osiris's body and started the resurrection ritual.
It involved paying money to a high clerk at a church.
Live! Shkrr! And so, Osiris was revived! Well, technically he wasn't all there, so he wasn't in one piece. But anyway, Isis was the goddess of life, death, and fertility. She was worshipped by all the land.
I think I get the picture, but what does that have to do with your own name?
There's a theory that the Greek goddess Iris is really based on the Egyptian goddess Isis.
So Isis and Iris are connected.
Yeah,
I do know there's some connections between various between various classical gods. The easiest example, of course, is how the Roman gods are are pretty much exactly the same thing as Greek gods. In fact, it's pretty much agreed upon that there are the same people, just worship the same people, just under different names and title, just under different names.
And Isis sounded like Aset in ancient Egyptian, which is where your stage name comes from.
that's right. But remember, I didn't come up with the name.
Her uncle.
We need to find out the true name of our quote-unquote uncle.
Horus's arch enemy was Set, his uncle.
His uncle.
His uncle.
I told you earlier. Horus's father was Osiris, who was assassinated by his younger brother Set.
Right, I see.
Not only was he killed, he was shredded to pieces. So obviously Horus was pissed. Drats! I'll never forgive you, Uncle Set. On the other hand, Set didn't like having Horus around. Ugh, he's so annoying. Osiris said that I was supposed to be king. But now everyone's like, oh, Horus should be king. Are these idiots serious? Horus would be an awful king. Time to go to war! And so, a bloody war broke out. Just like that. And the winner was decided by a deadly game.
What kind of game?
They would disguise themselves as hippos, ford the river, and whoever gets to the other side first would win. That's what they decided.
How oddly specific.
So, for 80 years they fought. It was bloody and horrible.
80 years of fighting. That sounds like it would get very boring for everyone involved rather quickly.
In the end, Horus won. Horus used a spear to cut off Set's foot and wheelie.
Yeah, I was gonna say that if she didn't, because if it wasn't sure if they'd actually bring up that part.
I believe believe she is referring to a male. Wait, why are you asking me?
But Horus didn't come out of this unscathed. During the battle, Horus lost his left eyeball to Set. It's said that the left eye survived and traveled all over Egypt, gaining wisdom and experience. Horus had no idea that his left eye was wandering around on its own. What? Where did my eye go? Horus was totally bummed out. He went to see the god of wisdom, the moon, and time, Thoth. Damn, Set did that? That's brutal, dude. All right, I'll use my moon power to heal you up.
Moon healing power.
Thank you, Mr. Thoth. Okay, here it goes. Moon healing power.
Oh crap! She made the exact same reference I was going
Ring,
for.
ring, ring. Thoth cast his spell and Horus's eye came zooming in. Zoom, click. Horus got his eye back.
So the eye's wisdom got taken with it, right?
And from that day forward, his left eye had the power of the moon in it. It became the symbol of knowledge and healing, and revered as a sacred icon.
So that's the Eye of Wadjet?
Right.
And it became the Eye of Providence.
Yes.
And do you think that's why we call it the Wadjet system?
Probably, yeah.
Summarize here. In the end, we didn't find any new information, but I'm not too upset. This is what a criminal investigation's about. You don't always find what you're looking for.
Let's get going, Iris.
Yeah, let's go.
Mashishita Diner. Oda is probably gonna know something here since he is obsessed with conspiracies and junk. Oda and Mizuki were both in the diner.
Hazard laws. I see. It's not impossible.
Oda spoke softly, looking deep in thought. Time for the Pokemon trainer to do his thing. Actually, I wonder if it's a coincidence they made the biggest loser a Pokemon look like a Pokemon trainer. Geek on his shirt. How about Mizuki?
Mizuki is like a cute little sister. And my favorite friend. I like her a lot. How much? About 3 universes worth. But just 3 universes? What about 200? Well, I like you double that. Hey, no fair.
Now about Oda.
Ota's like my big brother. He's a hero. He's really important to me. I like him a lot.
How much?
How much?
3 Earths worth.
What is this indescribable feeling of loss? I mean, 3 Earths is pretty big.
Nice.
Oh yeah, she does have her arms crossed. Is she cold?
Iris, you look cold. You okay?
Yeah, fine. I just get cold easily.
The room is 74 degrees Fahrenheit at 62% humidity, not conditions often considered cold.
That's interesting. Yeah, I'm starting to think she might actually be an android. About Iris.
Who is Iris to me? A friend? A big sister? And I kinda envy her.
Envy her?
Oh, stop it! It's true though. I look up to you a lot, Iris. If you're asking me, he's involved in all this, isn't he?
That is unfortunately how it's looking. We don't know.
Did he really kill Mom?
We don't know.
Well, I guess it's understandable that he'd be a suspect. After Mom got killed, he didn't even call. He called me out to Bloom Park for some reason.
Looks like Mizuki's a pretty bright kid. She's basically admitting she knew he was most likely the culprit, or at least involved from the very
I
start.
thought it was suspicious, but I pretended not to notice. I didn't want to acknowledge it.
It's fine. Something like that is really hard to have to
I wanted
acknowledge.
to believe in Daddy.
And you're not wrong for wanting to do that. Why are you here, by the way? Do you like eating here?
Ota...
Date, can I...
Oda gestured to walk over the corner. I quietly stood up and followed.
Look, I was gonna let you have it, but under the circumstances...
What are you talking about?
Mizuki, of course. You've been neglecting her. Don't you think she's at her limit? Mizuki stayed at one of the mermaids' houses last night. She was twisting and turning all night. They had to sleep in the same bed so she'd calm down. She called me this morning so I could pick her up. Normally, she'd be in school, but Mizuki had the day off for mourning. I thought that she shouldn't be alone. Why don't you try being nicer to Mizuki? I know she doesn't show it, but she's really hurting.
You know what? Oda's actually making a pretty solid point. Date's been so caught up in the case, he hasn't been the father surrogate he's supposed to be.
She needs you, Date. She just doesn't want to trouble you.
She's a remarkable, brave young girl. You should try to understand how she feels.
It's Mizuki. She's trembling. About Iris?
Tessa is my hopes and dreams, my light, my star. She's like the laws of the universe itself. An angel, a lover, a cute mascot, a guru, a wife, a soulmate, life itself.
Snuck lover and wife in there.
A snuck lover and wife in there. I would ignore it.
And like I told you before, if she calls for me, I'll...
Thanks, Ota. That makes me happy.
Oda may be a complete dork and loser, but he at least has a good heart, at least regarding Mizuki. Where's your mother?
She's out right now. I'm not sure where. Shopping, maybe. I've heard of them.
Okay, that's
Nyes
something.
Or Nyes, is a satanic secret society. Like a cult.
They worship AI,
They
right?
sacrifice children. While the sacrifice is up all night screaming, the cult performs ritual acts. Their ranks are full of politicians, intellectuals, and business tycoons. They've only been active for a few decades, but some say that they've grown to be the largest secret society in the world. An organization so big that it absorbed the Freemasons and the Illuminati.
I believe the Freemasons are still around, but the Illuminati, I think the big reason it has gotten into pop culture is simply because it never really took off like it was hoping it would. So it makes an easy go-to, unlike the Freemasons, which are still active, and so I guess it's a culture in and of itself, really. There's a menu on the table.
Kazuaki's liver with anchovy stir fry. Salt, pepper.
Well rested and
None of us can figure out what the sauce is.
But even though
Baphomet?
their membership is huge, no one knows who their leaders are. Like, you've heard of the Rockefellers and the Rothschilds, right? But for Nyes, there's nothing. No one knows who's running the cult. My guess is that they're being led by a group of super geniuses.
They'd have to be to some
What does it
extent.
know about the Wanchen system or its connections to Nyes? Iris found out just why they're after her. Pieces fit.
If you believe everything she said.
True, but at the same time, at the very least, we know some group is after her that isn't tied to any current organized crime. Alright, let's summarize here.
Alright, Iris, let's get going.
You got it.
Date, if something happens to Tessa, let me know, okay? I'll come help right away.
Me too. I'll save you no matter what, Iris.
Looks like we got a Scooby-Doo group here. All we need is a mystery machine and we can solve the mystery.
Promise.
And
There's no one in the garden.
So must be inside.
Wait. I have detected a living organism in the garden. You should look around.
A living organism. Where's the life topiary? Not a blob.
No one is.
No one's inside. Pond. Nobody's around. Zoom to the veranda. Hitomi?
That's so. Next to him is Hitomi.
It looks that way.
Why? What's Hitomi doing with So?
Date? What's wrong?
Iris hasn't noticed them yet. I decided to ask her
You said
about
you
them.
don't know So Sejima, right?
Right, I don't.
What about your mom? Does she know So?
I don't know. I don't think she does.
Do you ever talk politics at home? Anything like that?
Not particularly. Why are you asking me this?
It was at that moment 2 bodyguards dressed in black came running out of the mansion. They had panicked looks in their faces.
We told you you can't come in here.
You can't do what you want just because you're a cop.
You're trespassing. That's a crime, you know.
Get lost.
No use pushing it. If they called HQ, we'd get arrested for sure. And what would happen to Iris? Who'd protect her? Huge organization, that people everywhere. I can't risk being caught. That wouldn't save her.
Fine. Let's go, Iris.
Yeah.
Iris
we
in the
going
passenger
next?
seat.
Marble, Golden Yokocho.
Wasn't that where we were attacked by knives?
It'll be fine. I didn't tell anyone we were going there. They won't be waiting for us. Besides, they wouldn't ambush us in the same place twice.
But why marble?
No reason. I just need to talk to Mama.
Hmm?
The Marble. Tuesday.
Sorry I couldn't come last night.
No, don't worry about it. It was better that you didn't.
Huh?
You didn't hear? There was a shootout right in front of the bar. They closed all of Golden Yokocho down. They were saying something about hitmen suddenly pulling out guns and shooting. They were trying to kill a man and a woman.
Oh dang, that's crazy and unexpected.
Wait a minute.
Yep.
Yep. Wait a minute. Yep. I told her about last night. Mama's still polishing the dried bonito
Iris,
fish.
Let me introduce you to Mama's little sister.
That's a fridge.
Picture on the wall. There's a poster on the wall. How I learned to stop worrying and love the bomb. Wonder what that is. Specials are written on the chalkboard.
Hey, Date, it says beignet custard on the board. What?
I think it's written wrong. It's supposed to be Vernier thrusters. Mama, you better order them quick or we won't be able to control the rocket.
I know. I'll have the Vernier thrusters ready tomorrow.
At least Mama's pretty good at going with the joke. Their bottles line up on the counter. Introduce Iris. Wait.
Sorry for the late introduction. This is Iris.
Nice to meet you. I'm Aset. You bet. Oh, sorry. Habit. I meant Iris.
Oh my, you are so cute. Are you a virgin? You are, right?
Oh,
Well.
yeah.
What a coincidence. Me too.
Oh, you don't say.
Oh, you don't say. That seems like a very odd question to be asking, Mama. And no offense, but I'm not sure that should be something you ask just everyone. What should we ask?
Mama, what are you doing?
Just polishing the bonito.
Why?
Why indeed.
Oh, indeed.
No, I'm okay.
Want a drink? We'll ask her that after the line of questions are all done. Now about this armed men.
I think they must be foreign mafia. Some kind of international organization. They would do anything for money.
Yeah, they're definitely hired guns of some
Nyes
sort.
must have hired them.
Let's ask if she knows anything about Nyes. The Nines.
Sorry, honey, but I don't know a thing about that.
But you're an informant. I'm sure you must know something.
I'm well versed in local information. I know all about Tokyo's underworld, but I can't say much about the rest of the world.
That's reasonable. What do you think of Mama here?
She's a delight.
No, aren't you nice? Are you looking for a job?
Iris is still in high school.
How about after you graduate? Starting rate is 6 million yen an hour.
Date, I need a body so I can work here immediately.
I need a body so I can work here immediately.
Get hired like that.
Dodge, I need a body so I can start working here immediately.
Mama, I want to ask you something.
What is it?
Those gunmen were waiting for us. Did you tell anyone we were coming?
That's right. You did tell Mama that you were coming, and that you were bringing Iris.
Well, I did tell one person.
Who?
The person I was gonna have you meet, of course. Same guy who gave Ren his watch.
What's his name?
Futa, I think. Futa Amanoma.
What?
That name.
That's Pewter.
Oh, right, that is Pewter's true name. If so, that would explain... If Boss and Pewter are both in on it, that would explain why they were able to get the jump on us. They knew we were coming, and they also knew... In fact, Pewter even said that he wasn't at the place. It's when they were scanning her. He said he was out. Dang, you just can't trust anyone these days, can you? Then again, we also don't know what caused Date to lose his memory to begin with. It's given how much he works with memories, it would make sense why Pewter would be able to...
There's no one here.
would be able to manipulate that.
Maybe he went home.
No, that can't be. Pewter is definitely around here somewhere.
Date, your intuition is correct. I am detecting a living organism nearby.
I knew it.
The fact that the lights are out is rather disturbing.
Is Pewter in here?
No, he's not.
Darn it, I was hoping he'd be hiding among his porn. That would have certainly made things easier, that's for sure. Strange strings of characters.
I know. This Pewter guy must be hiding between the binders.
What is he, made of paper? Of course he's not in there.
All the papers. No Pewter, though. Oh, so you can look anyway. Long table.
Of course Pewter is not there. Take this search more...
Long table. Iris is looking around. Alright, so we need to locate him. Just a chair. No one's sitting in it. The door of the sink room. Is he hiding in there? A locker. X-ray time.
There's that bastard.
He's hiding in here? Yeah, the locker. Alright, Pewter, you're giving us your lunch money.
Wait a minute! Okay, I'll tell you everything.
Alright, no more secrets, buddy.
You told those men that Iris and I were going to Golden Yokocho, didn't you?
Yes, I did. Renju hired them.
Renju did?
Which means Mr. Okiura is in with Nyes.
Nice.
Don't play dumb. I know you're with them.
I don't know what you're talking about. I was just helping Renju.
Did you help number 89 get away?
How much does she know?
Just answer the question.
Yes, I did.
That explains it. Either Boss was in on this, or he arranged it so that he'd be watching with instead of her.
It's been bothering me. How was number 89 able to escape from Metro so easily? And you were the one being held hostage. If you were helping him the whole time, it all makes sense.
This solves the one mystery, at least. locker Pewter was hiding in. Alright, first things first, about Renju's
Is
watch.
it true that you were the one who gave Renju his watch?
Yes, that's true.
There's no need to ask anything else. Why did Pewter help Renju? His last answer was all I needed to hear. About 89's escape.
2 days ago, Renju escaped from the hospital. Renju asked me on the phone to report everything about Shoko's murder case. That's what he wanted. Yesterday, the boss told me that number 89 was coming. Then, Renju asked, "Is there any way we can let number 89 escape?" I was conflicted. I thought hard about it, but it was Renju asking. Someone I love. And he sounded like he was on death's doorstep. He was begging for help. I couldn't say no. With my intelligence, I was quickly able to come up with a plan. You know what the results were.
About the escape.
The escape happened exactly how I described earlier, though I wasn't being threatened with a gun.
You were acting, huh? Just pretending to be his hostage.
Yes,
Did number 89 know about the plan?
of course. We discussed it when we were alone in the interrogation room. Naturally, he agreed. I imagine he would have taken any possibility of escape. Even if we failed, he was already serving a life sentence.
True, it's not like he could get any worse than that. Why was Boss not present at 89?
I may not look it, but I have connections high up at HQ. Friends from my college days. I asked one of them to call up the boss.
Alright, so it seems highly likely that Boss wasn't directly involved, he just got her out of there. Or at least it's entirely possible she was involved.
I don't know. It's true. Please, believe me. Renju said that he needed him. That's all I know.
Where's Renju
I
now?
see. So where is Renju?
Even if I knew, why would I tell you?
Because you don't want more holes in your body than you already have.
You can't.
Why not?
Date, I didn't tell you all this because you were threatening me. I genuinely wanted you to know. To understand the truth, Date.
What are you talking about?
The
There's a
truth?
variable you haven't considered. I made Aiba.
And?
You don't get it?
Date, his hands!
You can control her.
Date!
Come with me.
Damn it, Pewter!
Date, calm down or it will compromise your ability to drive. If you crash, you will not be able to save Iris.
Where is she?
I don't know.
So then where the hell am I going?
How would I know that? You acted on your own.
Even if Pewter doesn't know about the nines, that still means he's involved with this.
What about her phone's GPS?
I tried. It's been turned off.
Then
The other GPS.
It's just an extra precaution. Put it somewhere they won't find it.
MoMA.
Aiba, call Moma now.
On it.
Hey, Dante, what's up?
I explained the situation as fast as I could.
Tessa got kidnapped, Dante.
I know. Yell at me later. Right now, I need you to tell me where she is.
God damn it.
A short pause, MoMA yelled out.
Koto, Ariake, Harbor Warehouse District.
What?
Harbor
That's
Warehouse?
where the cold storage warehouse is.
That's where I saw Iris's dead body.
Hey, are you listening?
I've got it, thanks.
I'm on my way there too.
Where? Someone to some fire. Someone, for better for worse, the Yakuza here is probably the one guy we can trust. And unlike Oda and Mizuki, he's gonna be good in a fight. And it's highly likely we're going to be getting into ourselves into a fight. Oh, the dog needs to be let out. Give me a minute here, please. All right, there we are. I should probably save real quick just to be sure. We're past the point here, so let's do this. Data saved. Escape. Something. Zoom in. Night vision. This place is crawling with guards.
Those are the guys who attacked us at Golden Yokocho.
The mercenaries.
How many?
I detect more than we can see. They are positioned all over the area, surrounding the warehouse. Each of them carries an assault rifle. Getting through will not be an easy task.
Looks that way.
Ton of enemies on high alert all around the storage. They probably figured I'd find her even without taking her phone out. Something.
There are portable barricades set up in 2 areas in front of the warehouse.
Portable?
They can
Portable.
be moved and erected easily.
Portable barricades in 2 spots. That implies to me that whatever they're trying to protect is behind both of them. Zoom in and...
There is a black van parked at the end of the harbor.
Anyone inside?
There are 2 ways to find. Walk over, knock on the window, and or you can use.
Or use X-ray mode. Van, X-ray. Zoom in and X-ray. Zoom in and enhance.
That's...
It's Iris.
Damn it. Is she okay?
Unknown, but at least we know she's alive. The issue now is reaching her.
Yeah, all these guys, 3
All right,
bears.
let's do this.
Hold on. Are you dense? They're gonna blow your brains out.
They got guns?
Yeah, and not just 1 or 2. They all have assault rifles, and they're everywhere.
You can tell? Even in the dark?
Have you forgotten that I found out what was inside your safe? I have superpowers. I can see in the dark, and I have X-ray vision.
Oh, shit, you were serious?
Oh, Jay, you're serious? I nodded, told him about the rest. Iris is in the van at the end of the harbor, and there's 2 portable barricades in the way there. After he laid out, stared to his eyes.
We need a plan. Can you help me?
Yeah, sure I can. But I need...
Alright, first things first, what do you need to ask one?
The jackoff who took Tessa. Pewter, right? What's his deal?
I think Renju asked him to do all of this.
Renju?
I told Moma about Renju and Peter's relationship.
Oh, that's right. Renju was looking for Tessa.
Not only that, in a parallel world, I found Iris's body at a Pokiura fishery warehouse.
I've got a bad feeling about this.
Dang, feels weird that Moma here is, well, pretty much the only person we can trust right now.
So these bad guys, why did they take Tessa?
That's what I'm trying to figure
Van's
out,
at the
too.
end of the row. Pokiura fishery cold storage warehouse is right there. They must be planning on taking her inside. Right now, they're probably getting it ready. They've got lookouts waiting outside.
Alright, 3, what's next?
Tessa's in the van down there, right?
Yeah.
In that case, why don't we go around the back?
Unfortunately, that is impossible. The warehouses are flush with the water. The only path to the van is down the front.
I relay that information over to Moma.
Shit. Guess it won't be that easy.
Moma has a hunting rifle.
Moma, that's not a toy, is it?
No fucking way. This is the real
Dude.
deal, baby.
And do you have a permit for that? I am a cop, you know.
Oh, come on. Don't throw the book at me now, Dante.
Moma's hunting rifle. Fine. As far as we're concerned, I'm looking the other way.
Appears to be a military-grade all-terrain vehicle.
Moma, that vehicle.
Oh, dog's back. Let me let him in. Dang. All right. Dang. Usually he's not doing it this late at night, but he doesn't need to go too late at night. But well, sometimes it
That's
happens.
one of ours. I got it from the army. It's bulletproof. Even the windows.
I thought you were trying to run a non-violent gang.
Well, that's exactly why.
Well, that's exactly
We got rid
why.
of our offense, so we needed a little defense.
That actually makes sense.
I suppose that makes sense, in a way.
True. Just because they gave up violence, assuming they really did, that doesn't mean the others will. So that makes sense.
So, what's the plan?
Well,
While I was coming with the plan, a car emerged from the darkness. If this was Renju, that's an easy time. Wait, those guys?
Mizuki, Ota, what are you doing here?
What do you mean?
You contacted us.
What?
I sent an IL message to both of them.
Why?
Date, if something happens to Tess,
Oh, right, because they
I'll
promised.
save you no matter what, Iris.
promise me.
I promise.
Alright, that makes sense.
A promise is an inviolable protocol. It must be followed.
Aiba, maybe. He pushed him pretty hard, but it's for a good
Do you
reason.
know what a white lie is?
No,
No.
I am an AI.
No, I'm an AI. I'm pretty sure she does know what it is.
Thought that excuse was convenient.
Oh, yeah. Okay, yeah, so he does know she's
Besides,
lying.
Mizuki can be very helpful.
And Ota?
Perhaps he can be used as a shield.
That's cruel, even for me.
That's cruel, even for me.
Dante, who are the kids?
Don't call me a kid.
Who's the old man?
He's probably our best shot at being able to fight. I sighed and shook my head and made the instructions quickly.
So your 6th grade roommate and a NEET who's trying to get his light novel published? What good are they?
You don't look very useful yourself, old man.
Yeah, you're all short and scrawny.
Shut up, I'm not short. The Earth is just big.
That argument is fallacious.
That argument's fallacious.
And you're short too.
No way. This isn't even my final form.
They really had him say that, didn't
All
they?
my joints are folded up. I can get 3 times bigger than this.
Joints are folded up. Wait, it almost looks like he has some. Oda has some 5 o'clock shadow going on here.
Liar.
This went on for a bit. I finally got fed up and shouted at them.
Listen up, you idiots. You're here because you're all ASET fans.
Water,
Wet, sweat, ASET,
Fears.
upset, regret, ASAP.
gambling.
Roulette, bed, ASET. Yes, yes, yes!
At least I guess the storm's
Alright,
too loud for
let's
the
work
mercenaries to
together
hear them.
and get our Tessa back.
Yeah!
I don't know what
This
they.
is our time to unite. Let's show them what we're made of.
Well, there are some things that only kids can do with their size. A NEET is getting his
Shoulder
9
to
novel
shoulder,
published.
Heart to heart, we stand. Show no mercy, for you shall receive none.
Yeah!
That's an obvious quote as well.
It seems they've already become good friends. Iris has extraordinary power.
Good. It's working.
Good, it's working. I explained the situation to the
Here's
two.
the plan. Ota, can you drive that vehicle? It's bulletproof, so don't worry. They can't shoot you.
Yes, sir.
Moma, I need your trigger finger. Get on the back with me and shoot any gunman you can see.
You got it.
And Mizuki, you're our secret weapon. If it all goes south, we're gonna need your power.
Leave it to me.
Hey, Dante, what are you gonna have her do?
She might not look it. She's something else. They won't take her down without a fight.
You sure about this?
Yup. You should worry more about yourself, Moma.
So, now you know your jobs.
Alright, we got ourselves a
This is how we
plan.
get through. I'm sure I don't need to tell you, but our objective is to reach the end of the harbor. We need to rescue Iris from that van and then get the hell out of here. Any questions?
All right, let's do this.
Yeah, let's lock and load.
We're coming for you, Tessa!
On 3. 1, 2, 3, go!
Go!
So Operation Iris Rescue has begun.
Hey, look! Is that a tank?
All right, let's do this.
Kill him!
Damn, there's too many of them.
I don't think my rifle can handle this many.
I have to think of something.
Ha, red barrel, and we all know what that means in video games. Iris is doing her calculation. No, not Iris. Abe is doing her calculations now.
Dante, I have a plan.
Is it a good plan?
Just listen. You still have that pornographic magazine, right? Don't act innocent. Last night you went back to Golden Yokocho. You found one of those magazines and hid it in your clothes.
How did you know?
On your left eye, Date. Of course I would know.
Your left eye, of course I know.
In any case, throw it at the drum.
No,
Why not?
this is a collector's item. It's SSR.
Holy crap, he got a 5-star.
Throw it away.
So what is more important to you, Iris or Eros?
Oh, I get the joke, because Eros is basically the equivalent of Cupid.
Good. Hurry, they're closing in.
Wait, can't we?
Take this!
What? Could it be? The legendary?
The legendary.
Oh, this is amazing. No one back home will believe me.
Why is that working as well as it is? It should not. Now I just need to shoot the barrel, right?
Date, now! Shoot the drum! Now's no time for crying. The drum contains flammable liquids. Do you understand?
Fine, I got it.
Ota!
On it.
That's one group down.
There's still more of them.
And no more oil drums to blow up.
I'm at my limit here.
Wait. Iba, any ideas?
Let me see.
Calculate. Do 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 do.
Date, last night, you picked up something else, didn't you? I told you, don't act innocent. I'm talking about the panties and bra you shot down in Golden Yokocho.
I needed it as evidence.
Enough with your pathetic excuses. Just aim under the container.
No.
Damn it, Date!
I was gonna give this to Reika as a gift.
Someone else's underwear?
Someone else's
Wife
underwear?
and underwear are best when aged. That's a famous saying in France.
That is not true.
Dante, what are you doing?
Iris is in trouble.
Date!
Okay.
Oops. Oh, come on, really? How'd I hit the wrong button?
What? Get it together, Dante!
Alright. Alright. I get it. Okay, I get this is basically a recap so that you can remember exactly what point of the game you're at. It's not too bad in a visual novel, but in some RPGs, especially more open world ones, if you put the game down for a while and then come back later, well, good luck trying to figure out where you were.
Take this!
Pow. Boom.
Ota!
Alright, let's get back to it. Alright, a new calculation. Alright, here we are.
Goodbye! What the hell?
This must be a gift from heaven!
Did they not
So
see it
wet.
coming out
As
of
wet as it gets.
What's up, Luce?
So dirty.
Shameless.
Lu-
Absolutely shameless.
Well, technically it's pronounced Luce, KB. Well, I guess the French pronunciation is more like the word loose, but...
Good. That went well. Now, if we can cause that container above them to fall,
I see it. I could shoot the cable.
can you make the shot?
Yeah.
Then let's go.
Alright. No, I don't know why those heavily trained mercenaries are somehow extremely weak to distractions. Excuse me, I have my rotating keyboard on it. There we are. Oh, dang.
Oh shit, move!
They're horny, that's why, I guess. I can't think of any other explanation, at least.
Let's go.
Roger.
Sheesh, they have so many mercenaries.
The last one.
Once we get through here, then
What's the plan? Fine then. My turn.
Wait! Mizuki! Oh, that idiot!
Well, she is making a handy distraction.
Date, Mizuki can't do this alone.
I know. Moma, cover me.
hey, wait up!
Here we go. Tab time. Okay, that worked. Fast fingers, indeed.
Seriously?
Seriously?
Don't test me, motherfucker!
Of course, Oda's just cheering her on. Dang, Date wasn't kidding.
Mizuki!
Aha, Moma got in the shot. That was a close one. Luckily, hey, Moma's a pretty good shot, I guess.
Thank you.
Come on, we don't have time.
My goddess, your chariot has arrived.
I was wondering how you could be sleepy after an action scene, KB.
Ota, mission complete.
All right, got it.
Pewter. The Erotic Legend of Atlantis. Achievement earned. After that, we split up and booked it. Moma got behind the wheel of his vehicle, Oda took the van, and I got my own car. Mizuki went with Oda, and Iris came with me. We drove off as fast as we could in different directions. The rain poured endlessly. The neon lights of the city blurred faintly in the fine drops of rain. Oda has the very big eyes. You can probably see a lot. Yes, and don't forget he's also dressed like a Pokemon trainer, and to the point that I'm absolutely convinced it's not a coincidence.
Date, Moma and Mizuki contacted us. They're all safe.
Good.
Okay, good. I breathed a long sigh of relief. Are you, first things first, you okay?
Yeah, I'm a lot better actually. Sorry, by the way, for everything.
During our escape, Iris got motion sickness. I decided to pull over so she could rest.
Oh, and thank you. I never thanked you for saving me.
You should be thanking those three. Some bodyguard I am. I put you in danger.
That's not true. If it wasn't for you, I would have... Anyway, there's nothing else to say but thank you.
About the winter, Iris. I guess we should ask this
Looking
one.
at the iris again?
Oh, yeah. I can't see it well in the rain.
You must really like that flower.
Of course, we share the same name.
Iris, the rainbow goddess.
Yeah. That's what Uncle taught me.
The uncle again.
Perhaps it is not the flower itself that Iris likes.
But the memory that it has, that would make sense, actually. A Shinto shrine looks rather solemn. Did Pewter say anything?
Nothing in particular. I didn't talk to him at all in the car.
What about the group of gangsters?
They were all speaking different languages, so I didn't understand anything.
Okay, so yeah, they are just international hired thugs. Most likely because they don't want to be tied back to anyone in Japan, if I had to guess. Alright, let's listen to her
Do
story.
you think the fruit of immortality really exists?
Legend about the shrine?
Well, I guess it could also be similar to the drink of immortality from Princess Kaguya, the Tale of the Bamboo Cutter, I believe it's called.
Yeah,
I told you yesterday, I don't believe in that stuff.
I see.
But you do believe in parallel worlds and secret societies.
Well, I mean, I think we have enough evidence there is something similar to that going on right now, at least.
Experience that in Iris' Somnium.
This could be a negative side effect of the sync. It is possible that you've been emotionally compromised by Iris's morbid inner consciousness.
Yes, so because it has also corrupted me into temporarily being turned into a Minecraft Minecraft Twitch streamer. Then again, they're pretty similar, aren't they?
Emotionally.
Emotionally.
Well, there is no point in discussing this now.
Now about Uncle.
I used to love Uncle. Not like romantically. I was 12 at the time, and Uncle was already in a relationship.
You mean with your mom?
Oh, you knew about that?
I've heard a lot. Like the Okonomiyaki incident?
Yeah, the picture I drew.
Right.
We were always like that. We always acted silly and played around and stuff. I remember that in 6th grade, Uncle and I used to play hand games.
I mean, they're both very boring if not done right. True, yeah. I have thought about trying Minecraft if only to see where the whole, survival thing all started, but I'm not sure if I'd stream it or anything like that. It's one of those go back to the history, kind of things, Sometimes it's good to see the roots, even if just to appreciate how far they've come. Like what?
Like bratty cakes. It's like patty cakes mixed with rock, paper, scissors.
It could fall asleep to the chosen art playing a body.
Bake me a cake as fast as you can.
Oh, so that's what we got the...
Add it, poke it, fill it with fruit. Put it in the oven. Rock, paper,
Wait, does that
scissors,
mean that
rock,
Date,
paper,
his
scissors,
lost
shoot.
memory might be this? Weird.
I win! Yay!
If he's our uncle, but an amnesiac, that could explain a few things, I suppose. I will admit I'm not entirely sure what games make good for good streaming or not. I've pretty much just been going with my gut for whatever I feel like, so... I was actually worried that the VN like this might not be as interesting, but so far it seems to be going over well. Oh, what was your uncle's real name?
I don't know. I only called him Uncle. Mama called him Falco.
So her uncle was the assassin.
Falco.
Isn't it a funny name?
So the assassin was actually an ex-criminal.
Sort of weird for a Japanese man. Oh, maybe he wasn't Japanese. I never found out where he was from.
I see. So he tried to get out of the business.
Before he met me,
Yeah.
he committed some terrible crime.
I thought maybe the hitman had been going after her uncle, but if her uncle was the hitman, it's possible he wanted out of the gig to just marry Hitomi. But then some crime lord or whatever decided that wasn't worth it, and then decided to try and kill him to make sure he couldn't talk, and that's what caused the.
It appears that Hitomi and the assassin number 89 were dating.
What?
Now you have to take the penalty. Up, side to side, up, down, pinch.
This also means that Renju might not have necessarily been trying to commit a... Well, no, he was committing a crime, but he might not have been trying to hurt someone. Yeah, it's possible Renju wanted to save him from the crime of being locked up because he was trying to go clean and live a normal life. But that's all. Unfortunately, that does still bring us to square one, because if we assume this means Renju, 89, and even Pewter are all not tied to this. No, Pewter's not. I crush between like teeth right now. A little pink-haired brat. Alright, let's listen to her story more.
I didn't keep my promise.
Promise?
Did you forget? I told you that I would tell you who my late night visitor was if you went on a date with me.
Oh, right.
Alright, who was
And
that?
we went on a date, so guess I'll tell you now. Sunday at 2 a.m., I was visited by... Renju Okiura.
What?
Guess we should listen to her story now. I had that feeling it was
He seemed
Renju.
really sick, probably because of his injury. At the time, I had no idea what had happened to
Now she have
him.
pink hair from Mama's brown hair. Either anime rules or she is dying it. I mean, remember, she is an idol. It's 100% possible that she could simply be dying it to try and give her as part of her persona. Know that idols in Japan do like to change quite a bit about themselves to try and look more appealing, and that does include making themselves look like they have anime hair.
He was sweating buckets, and he came up to me with this begging look in his eyes. He said, "Come with me." He seemed really desperate. I couldn't say no, so I got into his rental car. We went somewhere, I don't know where, some deserted building. Mr. Okiura got out of the car, then grabbed my hand. I got scared. I pulled my hand away and ran.
First things first, what did you do after you ran away?
Well, I didn't go home. I thought he might come back. I just walked around and went into a bunch of stores, restaurants, coffee shops, net cafes.
Basically, as long as someone could see her, so that if he tried to kidnap her again, someone would see him do it.
I was afraid that he would try to call me, so I turned off my phone too.
That explains why we couldn't get into touch with her.
And then at night, around 7, I think.
If we assume that he was indeed trying to sacrifice her, like in the either prophetic vision or alternate timeline, well, I don't know what to think. At the very least, Renju is up to something, but it may or may not have anything to do with what was Shoko's murder. It could even be completely unrelated, but got caught up. This web is getting more and more tangled as things go by.
I got a Nile message from Mizuki. I want to stay at your place. I met up with her and took her home. I thought having her around would comfort me. I don't know.
Do you know what happened to Renju?
I don't know. I haven't seen him or spoken to him since.
Why didn't you tell me?
Mr. Okiura has done so much for me. He took care of me as a kid. He helped me at Lemniscate.
That's true, he's been doing quite a few things to help people out over the years, so it seems strange he's suddenly trying to sacrifice some girl. Maybe he really is part of that strange cult-like group. I can't think of too many reasons why he'd suddenly pull 180 it like that. It seems weird he'd be playing the long game for no reason.
I wanted to trust him. No matter what happens, I can't think of him as a bad person.
And I think him being behind the murder would indeed be a bit too easy. Yeah, I mean, it would make sense, but the laws of fiction means the too easy suspect is usually not it.
I mean, he never did anything bad to me. He came to my house at 2 in the morning and tried to take me to an abandoned building. You never know. Maybe he wanted to show me some flowers, or something that he found.
Iris, you're clearly trying to convince yourself more than
Or
me
it was
right
like
now.
A prank he was filming for the internet, or something.
I'd be highly surprised if there was a channel of an old geezer playing pranks on children. And actually, saying it out loud, that almost sounds like it'd be creepy, no matter how innocent it was.
And that's what I thought at the time. That's what I kept telling myself.
Okay, so yeah, even she realizes she's making excuses.
But after hearing everything you've told me, I can't see Mr. Okiura the same way.
I don't blame you. It's hard to think someone you knew and trusted for so long might do this.
Maybe he's a part of Nice. Maybe he's trying to...
Where did he take you exactly?
Iris, I need you to tell me one thing. Where did Renju take you? Where did he take you exactly?
It's been closed for 8 years. The chemical plant in the Kawasaki district.
Berber. Pretty much, yeah. We have no choice but to go to the abandoned factory now. We have to figure out what's going on exactly. Abandoned factory. Tuesday, almost midnight, oh my.
Is this the place?
Yes,
Where did Renju try to take you?
that door in the back.
Alright, depending on what's behind that door. Ugh. Alright. Oh dang, it's so big it's loading. The missing prototype P-Sync machine. So we now have who stole it and why.
This is...
Whatever she knew, he wanted to go into her mind to find
A
it.
sync machine, though it appears to be slightly different than the one in Abyss.
Could this be the prototype Peter was talking about?
The Chiba Police Department was working on a prototype, but it was stolen 6 years ago.
Once again, it's tied to that event 6 years ago. The one where Date lost his memory and everything else happened.
Hey, Iris, are you okay?
I'm pretty sure the P is
Iris,
silent
stay
like
with
in
me.
Psychic or Pterodactyls. Yeah, I'm pretty sure it is silent here, but I like to call it P-Sync.
Date, Iris's vital signs are going critical.
What? Why?
Unknown, but I believe the issue is with her brain.
Her brain.
Part of her brain is experiencing massive failure. If
How?
this continues,
Pokemon Sync indeed.
Let's get her to a hospital.
impossible. You do not have enough time. I estimate that Iris's brain can last only 10 to 15 more minutes before the damage is irreparable.
How do you know that?
I have scanned and analyzed her thoroughly. Her symptoms indicate that she will die within minutes.
What? Sync.
What?
I'll use the sync machine here to go inside her brain.
That will not cure her condition.
I'm not trying to cure her. 2 days ago, I saw her dead body. After that, we went into Sosajima's brain. And in his Somnium, I saved Iris. Somehow, I saved Iris in the real world, too.
Maybe we're in a parallel world or something.
We still don't know if the parallel worlds are real, but at the very least, we don't have anything else to go on.
If I do the same thing again,
You think you can save her?
yes, Iva, please, help me.
Is that an order?
Yes.
Then I suppose I have no choice. My mission is to support you.
All right, we don't have a lot of time. Let's get moving.
Date, this device is a prototype. It is not identical to the one at Abyss.
You said that already, so what?
So it's working a bit
Do not know
differently.
how to reset it. There must be a manual of some kind. We need to find that before we begin.
Psych machine. The sync equipment. I have no idea why this is here. We have to find the manual to operate it. I hope whoever stole this also made sure to steal the manual. Locker. No manual here. Mirror. A normal mirror. Vice. Shelf. A lot of stuff here, but no manual. Plastic. Nothing's inside. Darn it. Torso. A medical mannequin. It's creepy. Sink. A sink. Chemical bottles. Shelf B. A lot of stuff here, but no manual. Shelf A.
That thing on the shelf.
Manual.
Found-
Alright, we can see how this differs from the regular one here.
I don't believe it.
Bench clench fist time.
Date, are you ready?
Yeah, let's go.
Alright, here we go. Time to activate Pokemon Sync.
Shovel Forge again?
And suddenly I am once again a Minecraft streamer. How very amusing. Alright, first things first, we're gonna save here since we're about to enter a potential point where there may or may not be a path split. Or it may or may not affect the ending, so, start this. Oh, yeah, I don't need to restart the Somnium.
This looks kind of like the other time I synced with Iris, but there's a different atmosphere now. By the way, what happened to your usual appearance?
I decided to hold back this time. This is no time to be playing around. Putting that aside, you want to help Iris, correct? Then we need to hurry.
So what do we need to do?
Care to ask the owner of this world?
She's lost consciousness, even in her own Somnium.
Oh, that can't be good.
That proves how critical her condition is. Whoa!
What was that?
I do not know, but it appears as though we have no choice but to believe those words.
We have nowhere else to
Fruit of
go.
immortality, huh? But I don't see any fruit.
Well, I mean, that's a block. That's probably
We need to do
fruit to this
something
world.
about this beam of light first.
I've seen that monument before, but back then...
Alright, here we are. Begin scan.
Somnium scan. Activate.
Alright, hello and welcome to day 2 of my Minecraft stream. Today we are going to be oh crap, mental lock number 1. Mental lock number 2. That is an upside down pentagram. Mental lock number 3. And it's very glitched. Mental lock number 4. Save Iris. To save her, you'll need to give her the Fruit of Immortality. Do something about the beam of light. Egg-shaped monument.
An egg-shaped monument.
It looks more like a sugar cube to me.
Dig it.
I can't do that without a pickaxe.
Why not chop it with your hands?
Impossible. An egg-shaped monument.
It looks more like a sugar...
I guess haven't played Minecraft, so I don't know if that's to reflect that there are some items you can't break with a flat of your hand. I do know you can do some items, though, like wood and
Putting this
dirt.
here cuts off the light.
I feel like I've seen this in a movie.
Don't you mean you've seen this in Iris's Somnium?
Just put it down.
Pretty sure it's referencing Indiana Jones.
Didn't expect that.
No, this is... I see.
Did you figure something out?
Alright, I see where the last part needs to be
This
changed.
might turn into a pentagram.
Oh, I get it. That means...
Yes, that leaves this remaining.
Do something about the beam of light.
A Chozuya.
Stick your hand in it.
Let me see. There's something
No complaints, I suppose?
A monument. If you place it against the light...
Do it. What?
The aliens are back. Even if
They
they're...
have appeared before. It may symbolize Iris's insecurities. Whoa!
Whoa!
We have to deal with them before we find the Fruit of Immortality.
Well, what do you want me to do?
They don't want us to complete the pentagram.
Is that why they attacked the Chozuya and Irises?
But this pedestal has not been attacked. They cannot attack it for some reason.
You think so?
What other explanation could there be?
Right.
Thinking about what worked previously, we need to make a pentagram, but the attack has scrambled everything. We do not have time for trial and error. Think carefully.
Do something. There we are, checkpoint saved. Do something about the beam of light. Complete the pentagram once more. Pedestal yellow.
A pedestal with no...
That's not gonna work.
Iris is unconscious.
Guardian dog blue.
A guardian. I am assuming this gate...
Yeah, that's what.
Rather...
Yeah, the contractor must have had.
Open.
It isn't opening.
You're right.
A pedestal with a mon... Understood. Where would you like me...
Alright, where can I put this?
A pedestal with...
Place this monument.
It came back.
Perhaps because the color...
Maybe.
A pedestal with... An egg... Apologies, but those are my specifications.
If a bug tester found that, they'd... Well, I guess there's nothing we can do about it.
I am glad you are...
Because I have to put this on a blue pedestal. Let's restart. Yeah, let's just restart it here.
An egg-shaped...
Looks more.
Place on the pedestal.
A chozuya.
Alright, here we are. Now let's put the yellow there. Do something about the beam of light.
An egg-shaped... Understood. Where would...
This one can't be touched, so let's go put it yellow and yellow.
Pedestal. Upsy daisy.
What does that mean?
I was merely trying to lighten the mood.
I appreciate the thought, but
Oh. An egg-shaped mon... Understood. Where would you like... A pedestal.
Place monument.
Understood. Huh?
it went through.
It doesn't seem like we could...
Alright, probably wants me to make a bigger pentagram, so... Alright, place a monument.
Understood. The light!
The pentagram is complete.
It's not a flawless one, but it gets... Oh.
Why isn't it working?
The placement of the monuments must be incorrect. The lines of the pentagram... You cannot call it a true pentagram, at the very least. The placement...
Got it.
Retry, lock Back to lock 1 real quick. Alright, I think I know what to do now. I need to place it on the other one.
An egg.
Time to 10. There's often a lot of time to 10 things going on.
A pedestal. An egg.
Not sure what's 25 seconds to pick it up, but...
A pedestal.
Time to 10 and place monument.
Understood. What?
Why isn't it working?
The placement of the monument, you cannot call it at the very least. The placement...
Got it.
An egg shape. Understood. Where would you like me? A pedestal.
What's broken exactly? Oh, it's this one up here. Alright, so from now that we have the bird's eye view, I can try and see what needs to happen here. I can't place one here, so this needs to move over here. And this one, I might need to see if I can move it back here.
What?
Why isn't it working?
The placement of the monuments must be incorrect. An egg. A pedestal. An egg shape.
Go.
Understood. Where would... A pedestal. Understood.
I need to move the red one, I think. Yeah, I do.
Why isn't it?
Okay, I know what I need to do here. Alright, let me move the red one first this time. Peach.
A pedestal with a... Understood. Where would...
Peach A, yeah, this is what I need.
A pedestal.
That's the main one I think I needed to fix, so let's go ahead and do this once more.
An egg.
Embarrassing that I had to do this as many times as I did, but oh well. Still a better story than Minecraft story mode.
An egg. Understood. Where would you... A pedestal. Understood.
Here we are, this should be correct.
The light.
Got it this time.
The pentagram's complete.
What?
The world is...
It's breaking down.
Oh, everything's going back to normal? We're no longer in the Minecraft Let's Play.
The Shovel Forge world disappeared. I am back to my usual appearance.
What about Iris?
It appears that she is unharmed.
Iba, the door to the shrine opened.
The fact it's purple.
Is that the fruit of immortality?
It appears to be the seed of a citrus fruit of some kind, but we need the actual fruit.
That voice said something about the fruit of immortality. I wasn't expecting it to be literal.
Some believe that the fruit of immortality is a Tachibana orange. The Tachibana orange comes from a variety of evergreen trees.
That would explain
So
why.
we are looking for some kind of fruit. Fruits have edible flesh surrounding the seeds.
Right, but if we only have the seed...
This is a dream world. If we plant it now, it may grow quickly.
Iba, you ready to slash and burn?
I see. If we plant it there...
Alright, let's hope the plant can grow in there.
It sprouted.
Well, that's
this
one
must
step.
be a positive sign.
With the ashes as compost, then all we need is...
Water, I guess. Mental lock 2 unlocked. Unlock 2. Did something about. Completed the pentagram. I may end up having to redo the whole thing if I screw up too many times, though.
It's a Chozuya.
Dig.
You do know this is not the Shovel Forge world, correct?
But there's a pickaxe on the ground there.
Pickaxe?
Huh.
You're right. But why? The pickaxe even looks strange.
Maybe Iris left it behind because she wanted you to use it.
Perhaps. I'll use it. Whoa!
Well, that, I don't know if that helped or hindered.
It's raining.
We did it.
So this is the fruit of immortality.
We need to hand this over to Iris.
Immediately.
Right. Hurry. Wait for me, Iris. I'm coming.
Mental lock 3 complete. Obtain the fruit of immortality.
Iris is on...
Give the fruit of... Holy crap, that's 150 seconds.
Oh.
I thought it was a castell.
Donate money or pray. I don't think either of those are going to help me right now.
Iris...
Give fruit... I should have saved the 10-second one if I knew this was going to be happening. This one was pretty straightforward, pretty linear. Well, then again, I guess I did screw up on the pentagram bit since I didn't realize I needed to redo one of the red spots.
Thank you.
Oh, it's too late to redo it now, but it doesn't matter. I've awakened it, given fruit of immortality. The Eternal Ceremony. Day 5, Iris A acquired. I'll just redo these off stream if I want to 100% the game. Well, actually, now thinking about it, because this is a Zero Escape type game, I'm pretty confident there's going to be multiple endings, possibly depending on how badly I screw things up. Now, I won't be looking up too much, but if I get stuck as to how to unlock any other endings, assuming there is indeed multiple endings, I may have to do that, but for the moment, it should be
Good.
fine.
You're awake.
Oh hey, you're finally awake.
Date, thank you for everything you've done for me.
Huh? What are you talking about?
I'm gonna die, aren't I?
No. Don't talk crazy. I synced with you to save you. This has to be the timeline where you live.
I don't want to die yet. I don't want to die. I met you. I wanted to spend more time with you. I wanted to go places.
I'll take you. I'll take you wherever you want. I'll take you to Ichirup, Kunashir, Shikotan, Habamai, anywhere you want, Iris.
Really?
Yes,
I'm gonna be okay.
of course. You won't die, I promise.
Okay. I'm glad. I'm not gonna die. I can be with you. Forever.
Of course you can. You're gonna live, Iris, forever and ever. You'll become a grown woman, get married, have kids. I'll even babysit them for you.
Tate, thank you.
Now he really is in
These
dad
past
mode.
few days have been so much fun. Please, Mr. Dante! You can't leave me! Your back is so warm, Mr. Date. It feels like I've met you before. Then go on a date with me. And the Greek goddess of rainbows.
Games like this really make me appreciate how far
You're
dub,
the only person I can trust.
how far game dubs have really come over the years. The line deliveries here are just really on point.
Put it in the oven. Rock, paper, scissors. Rock, paper, scissors, shoot.
Date, can you tell me one last thing? I've been looking. Are you...
No, no, Iris. You can't die. Please, Iris. Iris. Iris!
This is just the first ending, obviously. It came a lot sooner than I was expecting, but of course I know Iris Route end. Now let's talk about, yep. There's still mysteries left unsolved. The old carpet, Date's past. The story is branching. Yeah, I was wondering if I'd unlock one of these. Use the flowchart to jump to a branching point in Somnium. It may be hidden somewhere in the dream world. Find a new way forward. Reopen investigation. Zoom out. Psychen in the main. Case file to save her. You need to give her immortality flowchart. This chapter's not been reached. Find another route in a previous Somnium. Alright, so yeah, this is the one where I have to believe her. Find a way to not believe her. Mm-hmm.
This doesn't look like a... a door or...
Oh, it's now saying press X sub tab. How interesting. You dug.
That's a big...
It must be a...
Well?
It is definitely...
Hey, Iva.
Yes?
I wonder why the people who made this game called it Shovel Forge.
Perhaps they are interested in crafting digging utensils.
I see.
A vending machine.
I got a lot of materials. I found a crafting.
Let's craft something else.
Weren't we supposed to craft a disc?
Yeah, but it was...
One more. Done.
Does this crafting table even do anything, really?
The switch is done.
What switch?
Just watch.
What are you doing, Dante? Fight nice with the...
Date, don't listen. So, this is what no... This is what's behind all this.
Was Iris lying to me?
Oh my. Make something.
This appears...
Mhm.
I dug it up!
Got...
At least you don't...
We should've...
Another crafting table.
There's a crafting table.
Craft the monument.
Iris... This appears to be a pet... This appears to be a pedestal.
What was the log here? To I get where you come from, but I want to believe where I see. To believe I'll obey, I exist to support you. Let's bring this to shrine. This appears to be a pedestal. I'm not certain we're supposed to take... Iris, I'm certain you're supposed to place something here that I...
The color of this floor...
What is this? Is it on the wiki?
What is this? Again? Iris's live stream is showing up.
Saying anything interesting?
Okay, time for tonight's special.
Over there, right, Iba?
Do you want to
No.
Do you want to rethink this? Oh, what's this?
someone's
Is that an enemy or?
Excuse me.
That's a zombie enemy.
What the? Ah! That scared me.
Hey, don't say...
Oh, please.
Why is there a monster marble? Don't say that about Mama.
This man?
What?
Not exactly. He is an urban legend of sorts.
No, that's...
You're a material?
I think what we're getting here is her love of urban legends stuff is what caused her to think
We
that.
cannot move forward with.
Use the love bomb.
As a video. A mirrored.
Alright, retry here. Lock 2. 280 seconds.
This appears.
Alright, let's see if I can.
I dug it up. There's a crafting. A crafting table.
20 seconds, that should make that a lot more reasonable to work with.
This. The color of this.
All right, try...
Under. We cannot move forward.
Investigate.
Something is clearly peculiar. It's blocking the gate.
It's unnatural.
Does that mean Iris?
Can she...
What if this is also... We cannot move forward.
15 seconds. Here.
A mirror door.
15 seconds. A, really Cyrus, or B, really Cyrus?
Nothing is showing. Iris isn't here. Leave me. Date.
Alright, so I need to do something else then. And it's probably going to take a bit of time before I fix this. Hold on. I should have unlocked the thing though, right? Flowchart. Leads are open. Alright.
A door or... Iris's lives...
Okay, we gotta pick up our pick.
Did you hear that?
I did.
Well, that was a lot of 30 seconds for something extremely obvious, I think. Start pretty late tonight, so I think once I discover the alternate path for this one...
A door or... And we cannot...
That's a bit.
It must be... a vending machine.
I got a lot of material. I found a crap.
But we need to make the disco ball now.
Number 2 unlocked. You made it.
This appears to be another gate. I believe I can dig it up.
Then let's get digging.
Roger. This
Do it.
Leave it to me. I dug it up. Got them. Let's move on. This is a spacious.
Is that?
Let me check the log here.
Someone's there.
Observe.
Who is
Futoshi?
that? Is not Mama.
Futoshi.
Can I talk to him?
Definitely Futoshi.
I heard that Futoshi left on a journey to Sri Lanka to cultivate tea leaves.
What? Really, Futoshi?
We cannot move forward.
Oh crap, that's a ×3 penalty.
Iris's live stream. There's something next to the crafting table.
If we have all the materials,
Correct. There. The same crafting table we've used. This appears.
Can't investigate without penalty, it seems.
We cannot move forward.
Do I really have no choice here?
This appears to be.
Oh, not menu, log.
The color of. We cannot move forward. A mirror.
Yeah, I have to turn this checkpoint, but I do know I need to get the 10-second one real quick.
This appears. This appears.
I need to find this mysterious person here and get their 10-second one for the final one.
Someone's. There's a. A crafting table. This appears. The color of this floor is slightly different.
Dig time. Oh my, it's a different letter this time.
We cannot move forward.
Use the love bomb.
A mirror door.
Timing will not be used. Checkpoint saved.
Leave.
10 seconds. Alright, more than 60 seconds remain, so I got the bonus. However, I still need to do this and figure out how I'm supposed to fail it, to be honest. Or perhaps I should just go back to the flowchart and choose the more obviously wrong one, I guess. The other option.
Iris, I'm sorry that I doubted you.
Begin the sink. Sinking in the pain. The leads are open here. So yeah, I would like to at least unlock one more path before I call the stream. I start a bit late, so I'm only going to be having 2 hours tonight, but hopefully it'll still be good. Let's go.
What do we do here?
No.
An ice pick.
Triggered lightning.
The control.
Open time.
A bird. There are ripped pieces.
Do you even lift?
Leave it to me.
Remove the bird cage.
Nothing happened.
All I did was move the cage.
There are torn pieces of paper.
Piece together.
Leave it to me. I enjoy puzzles like this. Done. But...
There we are. That's memories of this place.
You were able to get out?
So the photo was the key. I remember it clearly. One day I came home to find that photo torn up in the trash can. When I asked Mizuki, she started to cry. I don't know why she tore up the photo. Whatever her reason, seems she regrets it. We repaired the photo in Somnium, the birdcage.
You must be having a hard time.
But the cage is gone. We can get to Mizuki now.
Do you not see the horses spinning at hurricane?
Agent Date, you've got 5 minutes.
This appears to be the...
Panda ride.
The pan.
Ride.
A horse?
Well, pandas and horses are pretty similar.
They are completely different. Are you blind?
Yeah, well, they both.
How is that relevant?
How is that relevant?
A mic.
Oh, it was worth a try.
The panda head.
Spin more, I guess?
Bring it on.
The centrifugal force is gonna tear it apart. I see, so spinning makes it go faster.
You've got 4 minutes.
A mic.
Threaten.
Listen up, miscreant. Throw down your weapon and
Nothing happened.
your parents would be. You can fix this. You can't give up hope.
You're having fun, aren't you?
You're having fun, aren't you? Oh my. That's a little, interesting.
The parasol is.
Oops, right on top. You have the instincts of a hamster.
The parasol is spinning.
You have 3 minutes, Dante.
Stop it. Alright, that's weird. Why is Abus basically in a... I was gonna say she's T-posing, but I'm sure this is an A pose. No, it's not even that.
It's Mizuki.
Hugger.
Mizuki.
I see, so this time we didn't learn about her mother yelling at her. And we have footprints going from the... It's the purple guy's cousin, blue guy. We can only hope we do not meet red guy. Hugged Mizuki. Alright, so one... There. Instinct of a hamster. Now we are officially on a brand new story path. And we saw the footprints in with that final clue. Whoever it was left the fairgrounds in that particular direction.
Are you okay?
Date.
She speaks again. Of course I was gonna go for the photo one first, and I would have gotten this.
Looks like she can talk again.
Alright, through all the paths, we're gonna be should be finding out what mysteries are here. After she calmed down, asked her a few questions. Asked her about last night, the Nile messaging Oda. About Shoko. I know that after Oda ran off, something must have happened and Mizuki went to hide. First things first, are you hungry?
I'm fine now, but I didn't forget your promise.
I promise?
Sushi? You said you'd take me.
So
Oh, right.
you heard that, huh?
Aphonia only affects speech. Her hearing should still be intact.
Sure, Mizuki. When we're all done here.
Who sent you the Nile message?
I can't tell you,
Why not?
because I don't want to.
That's not a reason. You were at the scene of the crime because of that Nile message. Whoever sent it to you is a prime suspect.
I don't think she is going to answer. When she is in a mood, it's impossible to get her to talk. That's the kind of girl she is.
Sometimes I think you know her better than I do.
How long do you think I've been observing her?
It's been 4 years now.
Correct. I know things that even you do not know.
Like? Actually, never mind. Some things I'm better off not knowing.
Well, the good news is, thanks to the other timeline, we now know precisely that, we know that the person who sent the message was Renju, and that she only did it because she trusted him, and
By
she
the
wants
way,
to trust him.
we already looked into... Unfortunately, the contents were wiped.
I'm tracing the sender of the Nile message through other means, but it's taking me some time.
Peter probably already knows now that we know he's a traitor.
Hey,
Can I pop this chair? E?
Date, you sounded quite proud of that pun. Perhaps you'd like to repeat it?
no thanks. It's not the same as the first time.
How you holding up?
I told you I'm fine. So annoying.
I annoyed you already, huh?
The pressure is annoying.
What pressure?
Force over area measured in pascals, dummy.
I see she is back to her usual self. Her attitude is within normal parameters.
I think I liked her better when she was silent.
Now about the figure I saw.
Say, Mizuki, who was that figure I saw?
What?
In Somnium, in your dream, I saw a silhouette.
Date, Mizuki would not understand the question. She does not experience somnium as you do. You are witnessing a dream inside her brain.
Never mind. Did you see anyone at the merry-go-round the night you found Shoko?
I did. I saw someone. In the corner, past the merry-go-round.
Who did you see?
You know who it was?
I don't know. It was dark and raining. They looked scary, so I hid inside the merry-go-round. The door was open a little bit, so I snuck in.
Who do you think the suspect is?
Pewter, who do you think the culprit is?
Well, let's see. Perhaps it was you, Special Agent Date.
What?
I'm kidding.
Unfortunately, know that we know he can't be trusted. About the figure I saw.
No, that. I saw.
Who or what do you think it was?
Most likely someone Mizuki saw in person projected into her subconscious. Dreams can only be constructed from images and experiences the subject was present for. Mizuki's Somnium couldn't have contained that figure if she didn't see it in person. Of course, not everything we see in our dreams looks exactly the same as it did in the real world. You saw some strange things in Somnium earlier, didn't you, Date? That event you experienced is obviously not as it happened in reality. Dreams are a collage.
Hey, Pewter? She's never looked like...
That was I.
What?
I thought you would be more pleased. I designed it to your taste.
What part of that was...
I know everything inside your mind.
Pewter, Iba's broken. She's talking
I am not broke.
Perhaps Iba admires the human form.
It's not that. It was just a little something. I consider Kaname Date to be my host. I owe him gratitude. I simply thought that appearance would make him happy.
Why would that make me...
No need to report specifics. We saw it all from here in the control room. What the sinker sees in Somnium is projected here, remember?
Thoughts on the suspect?
How would I know? We still don't have enough information. Continue your investigation.
About Mizuki's muteness.
Yeah, I'm glad she's talking again. You healed the wounds in her heart by well, you meaning you and Iba.
The boss has extraordinary perception. I deserve much of the credit for helping Mizuki recover her voice.
All you did was follow my instruction.
Date, protect. Right, there was something. Hey, Mizuki, when we found you, can you tell us why?
When I got there, it was... the only thing...
So, you panicked and...
Yeah.
And you held on to it when...
Yeah.
Yeah, she was afraid that the murder was still... She wanted to get it out, and she probably was afraid the murder was still there.
Okay, just...
I'm pretty sure it wasn't.
The eye socket was...
Yeah.
Thank you, Mizuki. That was very helpful.
And why didn't I go for this? Oh, yeah.
Boss shines in moments like this. She doesn't hesitate to ask him.
Now we know that Mizuki did not remove the victim's eye.
When we got to the scene, it was definitely missing.
And it has not yet been recovered. We can
Alright, summarize for me.
Anyway, Mizuki witnessed a suspicious person, but she didn't get a good look at them.
Maybe there's something at the scene. Date, could you return to... There might be more to Bloom Park.
Alright, we're gonna go over here, and then I'll go ahead and call the stream. Meh. We got the first ending, and we are well on our way to discovering the truth behind everything. I'm also probably... If I get stuck for too much, I'll probably just look up how to not believe Iris, but we'll see how it goes. For the moment, though, we're going to go with the other cage and see where this branch brings us. Brought Mizuki with me. I saw a special figure, but I couldn't be sure of its location. Brought
Somewhere
Mizuki.
around here, right?
Yep.
Alright, here we are. Let's go ahead and save now. And since I've unlocked the flowchart, it doesn't matter where I save here. Alright, there we are. Alright. Well, I'd say we made some pretty good progress here. Sorry to cut it a bit short, but compared to how long I usually go with this game, but I started a bit late tonight. Didn't want to push it too much. Well, thank you for watching. Hope you had a good time. I save my VODs for as long as Twitch allows, so if you ever need them, they'll be there. Thank you, and I'll see you next time.